you know what? I'll start this from the beginning.
Yeah.
2 years ago, Swerve's house, April 2022. If you go back and you look at that poster in the very top right, you see Damian Chambers. I was supposed to make my debut on that very day. You know what happens? I get to the venue. I get to Horizon Event Center in Clive, Iowa. I walk up to Sami, as nice as I possibly can be, and he tells me he's got nothing for me. I traveled all the way out to Iowa for nothing. He put me on the poster. I'm literally right on the poster. So I did what I had to do. I came out. I do what I do. Cut my promo. Talked some crap. Iowa loved it. If you ask me, they loved it. I don't know if they actually did. I think I'm one of Iowa's favorite wrestlers, to be perfectly honest. I can tell when I get out there. Anyways, that kept happening. John Bravo got involved, got me the lawyers that I need, and look what's happened to me since then. I've been announcing matches. I've had matches happen. I beat Tommy Dreamer. I wrestled Ethan Page, who's now the WWE NXT World Heavyweight Champion. I almost beat WWE NXT World Champion. I was this close. And then he had to turn it around. He had to kick my girlfriend, Kayla, off of the ring. He had to punch Johnny Bravo. So we get to Cage of Horror this past show. Nothing. No Damian Chambers. Left off the card completely. What is this? Have I not proven myself? Do I not come out here and time after time after time wrestle some of the best in the business today? We want to talk about Ace Austin. We want to talk about Alex Shelley, Myron. You want to talk? There's three right there. When three wrestlers come to mind, there's three right there. And now all of a sudden you want to leave me off of Cage of Horror? I haven't done enough for you? Why would I not be mad? Why would I not be mad? Tell me, please. I'm asking you.
No,
right?
I can't. I wish I had the answer here. I wish I had the answer of what caused this, why you wouldn't be on a card like this, especially how stacked Cage of Horrors was. And your resume says it. The amount of opponents you faced, the amount of moments you've been a part of. We have Phil Stamper here saying almost. He just had to rub the salt on the wounds here.
Shut up, you broke knee bitch. Get out of here.
Poor Uncle Phil. Poor Uncle Phil. But it is, even again, you've had moments with former AEW world champions. Jon Moxley even got involved in a moment with you.
I'm not done with John. I want to make that very clear right now. I've made it very clear on Twitter. Anytime I get the opportunity, I am not done with Jon Moxley. All right. He, time after time, jumps me from behind. Or Sami jumped me from behind, threw me in, and let John whatever. John even tricked me once and said my shoe was untied. I wear kick pads. There's no way that my shoe was untied. I'm not done with Jon Moxley, but continue.
No, but again, it's moments like that. I can understand your frustrations here. I'm going to try to be the neutral party and understand the frustrations. But again, I am not Revolver management. I don't know why their decisions are the way they are. But it's weird because I can imagine you've had a lot of influence as well from Sami Callihan throughout the years. So it's weird to see him not want to give you some more opportunities here. Again, as a great performer that you are, to face some of the best at Revolver. So I don't get what's happening here.
You know, your guess is truly as good as mine. I bring value. I have all the value in the world. Time after time, I brought myself out there. I've stood against some of the best in the world. Ethan Page, Jon Moxley, Sami Callihan himself. You said it. I'm one of the shortest time period members of the unit. Speaking of Phil, hey Phil, you still owe me money for that. Yeah, that's right. You still haven't paid me. Exactly. Time after time, I've proven myself. And you know what? It's time for a little bit more. It's time for more. It's time to really put me into those things that I really feel like I can take myself to the next level with. So yeah, you're right. You're right. I don't know where Sammy's head. I don't know where Phil's head is at. Phil, maybe you can fill us in on this. I don't know.
Well then, Phil, because again, we do have not one but two Pro Wrestling Revolver events coming up, as it will be both on Saturday, August 24th, with Fight Club earlier in the day, and then ending the night with Taste of Truth. And we look at the two, at least current teaser posters here, and again, lack of Damian Chambers for
Lack
either,
of,
and it's two events. So
and you know what? This first show, like, it's very intriguing because, to be honest, it's fights like that I really like, that I really enjoy. Just down to the ground and pound. You know, I haven't done too much of it, but BJJ is actually really fun. Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, training in that instance. I do have a background in amateur wrestling as well. I'm a very strike heavy individual. I like to throw punches. Give me somebody. Give me anybody. And then I'll even go the next not the next show as well. I'll work both. I don't care. Put me anywhere. I'll take care of business.
I was gonna say there has been a few roster members that have been announced for both events, so it's not out of the question. We could see we could see Damian Chambers on both if hopefully again Wrestling Revolver management will make it happen. So there's it. It's thrown out there. Wrestling Revolver, put Damian Chambers in that cage there. Put him in that fight, and then put him at Taste of Truth right there. Because why not? Why not have Damian Chambers again adding value to these Wrestling Revolver cards?